I'm just waiting for everyone to get in here. I hope that I'm live. Hi, Leah. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying Lee and not, I hope I'm saying Lee or Leah, and I'm not sure which way to say it, but I sure am happy to see you. Can you hear me okay? Okay. I said Leah or Lee. I want to make sure. Lee or Leah, either way. Well, I want to say it the way your friends call you because I'm always happy to see you, dear. I am. When you come in, you just make me smile so big. I want to wait for a few other people to get in here. If you could tell me how it looks on camera, let me know because I'm having to use a webcam. I hope other people can show up and they're not too tired. I can hear you great. Most people call me Lee, pronounced Leah. Okay. On my end, the camera looks like it's really foggy over here, and I don't know. So I say Leah all the time, and then I think, well, maybe it doesn't have the H on the end. Maybe I'm wrong. Sherry, hello. Hi. I'm hoping a few more people get in. If you could help me share it, that would help before I get started so I won't have to say everything twice. So good to have you all. I'm just going to try to do a quick little craft here this evening. I'm doing much better than I have been. How are you, Sherry? You're outside, so you can't see the screen as well, but it looks okay to you. I know how that is when the sun shines on it. You can't see it very well. I'm glad you're doing okay, everybody. Both of you, not everybody. It's not like I'm talking to a crowd, but the two of you are so precious for coming in. Thank you. I had to take a sip of water. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make too much noise. That would be embarrassing. Well, I'm going to take a moment and share this out on my Twitter. So be patient with me. It came on really fast, and the last time it didn't. Thank you. I'm going to put it out on my Twitter too. Going live, crafting, and a Tuesday morning haul and AliExpress haul. And then drop the link. Thanks for being patient with me. Sorry, you guys. I didn't get an opportunity to do this before. I'm not really good at it, but I will with practice. I'll get better. For some reason, it's just showing up super dark on my computer. I don't know why that is. I've got plenty of lights going. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Thank you. All you have to do, Sherry, is just sign up. But I sent them a video too, and I have an appointment time. And I mean, anybody can sign up, right? Rudy Franco, hello. It's been a hot minute, but welcome back. I'm just going to do some quick afternoon crafting. I'm going to make a little note card box and show you guys how I do it. And I also get it. I've got these directions again from one of my favorite crafters. Her name is Poodles, and she's a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Anita is here too. Hi. Oh, yes, I would never forget you, Rudy. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Welcome back, dear. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm so happy to have all of you. I'm going to prop my foot up on this stool. Sorry for bumping the desk. That's the kind of professional stuff I do. So, now that I've got you guys here, this is by the pattern. The pattern that I'm going to use is by poodles.co.uk, and I want to make sure that I give a shout out to her. Her name is Sam Donald. She's a wonderful paper crafter. And just in the last year or so, I've got really interested in making pretty things with scrapbook paper, and I always wait till there's a sale on at Michael's. So thank you for your hard work. Thank you for saying that, Anita. I needed to get the information out on Facebook and Twitter as well. Oh, Jan is here, you guys. Oh, she's also such a sweet lady. Oh, thank you for coming by, Jan. So I have some, I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera, but I have beautiful shades of seafoam blues and greens. And I was going to make a box for some blank note cards. And then I'm going to make the cards and the envelopes to go in. And I was just in the summer mood. And I'll show you guys why. Off of AliExpress, there's this wonderful seller that I've got these papers from. It's Tea Time Papers, and they're 6 inches by 6 inches. Oh, honey, that's okay. There's my Anita. It's perfectly fine. It is. Thank you for being here so much. Stephanie is here. Hi. She's the beautiful one. These are the papers that I got from AliExpress, and I'm going to give you the name of the lady. She's a wonderful seller. I bought these from China, and it takes about 3 weeks to get to the house. And I'm going to try to put this to where you can see it. Don't know if you can see it clearly or not because it's not really focusing. But it says alenacraft.aliexpress.com. And Tammy is here. Oh, love you too. I'm going to type in the chat the name of the lady that sells these papers. And it wasn't expensive at all, because if it was, I wouldn't have bought it. I'm all about the deal. So I'm going to show you where it is and how it's spelled at alenacraft.com. No, it's not .com. It's alenacraft.aliexpress.com. And her store is https://alenacraft number 2.aliexpress.com. This is a wonderful seller from China is trying to raise the family, and here is a scanning code, and hopefully it will work after the video is up. So if anybody wants to go there, she made this handmade this beautiful tag with the stamp and a beautiful ribbon on it. But I'm going to turn the papers over and show you guys the pretty, pretty papers that came with it. This is so my style. If you guys knew me personally in real life, and now you're getting to, you know I love anything anything with the small miniature flowers on them, especially with tiny roses. Anything with roses that's pink, that's got lace on it, that's got tiny pearls. And there is 2 papers of each design on here. AliExpress takes up to about 3 weeks, but I can't pass up the price. Tony Rafter Gornor, I am so glad you're here. Welcome. Soto Cat Mania, thank you. I just impulsively went online, and I'm not on Hangouts at all, but we will get together. I'm going to make a note card holder today, and then I'm going to make the note cards and envelopes that go in them really quickly. Welcome, Tammy and Tony and Soto Cat Mania. Thank you for being here. This is AliExpress. This is just all coordinating colors, and I'm going to put a card with each one of these on the front of it, and I hope that I'm in camera. Aw, Gemma! Gemma is here. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Welcome, Jenna. I'm going to make something pretty. I'm just showing the paper that I got from China. And I don't know if you can see how beautiful this paper is. This is almost a light mint green. And this is a plaid. I thought I would do something for Father's Day with that. Maybe make a shirt on a card. But this is my jam. This is Nalisha. If you ever see anything in there, you'd say, oh, Nalisha would love this. And the background colors on this are just a little different shades of blue. And look at this one. The background on this is white. I don't know if it's showing up or not. But here are yellow roses. What do you guys think about the yellow roses? And these are spring color stripes and some polka dots. And I have a lot of scrapbook paper, and I've got a box full now. On Sunday, I got a great deal at my Facebook yard sale site. There was a lady locally, and just coincidentally, when it come time to pick up, and I asked her where she meets for the pickup, she wasn't just a mile away from where I live. So we met at the local elementary school and it was a Sunday afternoon, and I got a box. I'll show you how big it was. She gave me the box and everything too, of scrapbook paper from Michael's and other things. And I paid $15 for hundreds and hundreds of brand new sheets of paper. I'll show you the size of the box, and they're 12 by 12 papers, most of them. I have to move my Cuttlebug cutting plates to get to it because I'm a crafting addict here, and every time I craft, it looks like my house has been robbed, and I have to spend the next day fixing it. Or that's an expression from the South, fixing something. Jan's life is here. If there's anybody that I missed to shout out that came into my live stream, please let me know. I'm going to show you guys the size of this box. I can't even get it on camera, you guys. This box is about 2 feet wide, and it is full of scrapbook paper. And I mean, I can't hardly get my hands around how much paper it is. Am I still online, you guys? Nero Trigger. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I got this much, and it's hard to even see. I got this much scrapbook paper, and I'd say it's about 7 or 8 inches thick of 12 by 12 sheets. Pretty patterns. And she just charged me $15 for it. Irish whiskey is here. Oh my word, your buds grow 420. Welcome back. I remember you from the last time. And this stuff was on the box when I picked it up. And this is a brown velvet box. And it is so heavy. But what a deal. That's right. I couldn't pass it up. And it was a young girl. It wasn't a young girl. It was a young mom. And she was just tired of scrapbooking. And I just got started about a year ago. Your buds grow 420. Keep growing. I love the 420 community a bunch because they are also open-minded and so nice. They don't mind at all that I don't participate and that I'm so peaceful and that I love them back very much. I love everybody that comes here as long as they're not mean. Is there an artsy here? Oh, thank you, Tony. Let's see. I see Anita and Jan. And if there's anybody in here whose name I missed, type it out. I want to show you my Tuesday morning haul now that I've got here. This came from Tuesday morning, and having a lot of Native American blood in me, I love anything with feathers on it. And this is a 4 1/4 by 5 3/4 embossing folder by Doris. And I paid $1.49 for it. I love anything with feathers and turquoise and anything. I just want to give you guys a great big hello and thank you before I continue to chat. This is also something else that I just got a text. Hold on for a second. Okay. Oh no. It's not bad. It's just one of my many children. Minx Laura 123 Wacky's World. Hi. I was just showing my my Tuesday morning haul. And here's my other embossing folder that I can use in my Cricut Cuttlebug if I can get the glare off of it. This is thank you, and I use this for making cards. And I also paid $1.49 for that. I have just got a Cricut Explore Air 2 as an anniversary gift a week ago. And I was reading and watching online some YouTube videos, and they said that you can use different kinds of markers in them besides the Cricut Explorer markers, which are very expensive. And so they said one of the kinds is the American Kraft markers. And I haven't tried them yet. But I bought a pack while I was there for $10 because I know these go for almost they go for around $20 at Michael's, and even if you use a coupon, you'd still not get out of the store for $10. So I did spend $10 for 24 markers, and a pack of 24 markers that says Cricut on it would be very expensive. It'd be up around $50 or so. And so, no. So I've got these to go, and I'll have them in my little set. And I'll be very happy to see how they work. And when they do, I'm going to do a demonstration on that. Let me move these little blocks. This is another thing that I got from, I buy some of my stamps from eBay too, because stamps at the art store is very expensive. And I got this one that looks like crackled glass because I love to do embossing and use the dust in my embossing powders and use my heat gun and make it 3D embellished. eBay is great for bargains. And I needed some of these scroll embellishments for the corners of my cards. And I'm bringing it up close to the camera so you can see this. For the cards and stuff that I make, I needed this. These are clear silicone stamps, but I needed some of these scrolls. And I also got this off of eBay. And this came late, but I will use most of the border. It says Happy Easter, but we'll have another Easter again, and perhaps I can put them on the front of something else. Let me see if there's something dark I can put, or light I can put behind this where you can see it better. But I really like the vines on here. Bye, Tony. Have a good evening. Have a great day at work, and I hope that it goes by fast for you. And thank you for stopping in here. So, also, I'm going to show you some of the things I hope to be using today, too, that I bought off of eBay. These are Thinlits cutting dies, and I bought some of these very cheap. And I've been getting things for over a year that are very cheap to go for my cuddle bug. And I buy them from eBay or AliExpress for $1 or less, or $2 or less. And it just depends. But now I have punches and things too. My collection has grown over time. This is a set of different size squares, and I hope to be using that today. This is rectangles. I may or may not love the die cuts. But this was something that I wanted to use. And these were postage stamp, what I call postage stamp shaped cards. Let me see if I can turn it right side up so you guys could see it. And I got those off of eBay too. And I haven't taken it apart, as you can see, so I can use it. But I want to use one today so that, see this part on the front of her box where it says thinking of you? I want to use one of those postage stamps, thin dies to go around the cardstock, and then I'll put another piece of cardstock up there and say, you know, and stamp it with something. But that's what I bought that for. Michelle Nugent, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to have to move this stuff out of the way so I can start choosing paper color and cutting paper, because I could just talk to you guys for the rest of the day. My screen shows that I'm holding 14 people in here. I cannot believe that 14 people would come to see me talk and just prattle on and just talk and talk. But I've got my bottle of water with me. You can count on that when things are on sale, but I buy mostly from eBay and AliExpress and Wish. I ship things from China, and I am willing to wait the 3 weeks to get them, because that makes me the winner. See, I will laugh all the way to the bank, as they say, because I'm not spending $14, $15 a die. You think I can sing Irish whiskey? I'm so glad that we're friends. I really, really like you, Greg, and I'm so glad that you're here to listen to me prattle on about what could be considered a chick thing. I'm so glad you're my friend. He's a good man. If I make cards, you can make some custom paper with flowers in the paper or small seeds, and all you need is a shop vac and a paper making kit. Pretty much. You are right. But I've got some special stamps, and there's some people in your community that might be interested in some merch that I can make, and maybe we can talk and message each other about that later, if you know what I'm saying. Because I've got plans. I've got plans. I'm like, you know, if I can make $1 and it's all good, I'll make $1, you know. Oh, well, not only do I recycle all my paper earbuds because I'm into recycling, I know how to make my own homemade paper. But when I got a pack of 50 for $2 using my coupons. I went ahead and did that because it saved time. Native Grammy, we are making a blank note card holder to give us gifts so you could write your own notes in it. And I'm going to put the cards and the envelopes in it. And I'm going to start it right now. I want to welcome everybody that came. And if I missed anybody, I apologize to you. I am so sorry. I sure did not mean to. So I'm going to need a piece of DSP paper. I'm going to choose a colored paper and some cardstock right now. It's something that just appeals to me. It's going to be summertime. And I'm going to use this beautiful paper that I got from China, from AliExpress. Like I showed the, you're going to make your own too. You're in the process of getting stuff to start making it again. I have my blender and everything. I also went to a local restaurant and they gave me huge stacks of industrial quality egg cartons because it's a breakfast type restaurant that you drive through and you get biscuits and coffee and that kind of thing. And they gave me these huge industrial size egg cartons that they were just going to throw out anyway. And I made tons and tons of roses with them. Tammy, I'm so glad you're here. You're going to finish working on your car. And yes, you got a beautiful voice and you don't forget it. Hope to see you later soon. Thank you, Tammy. Let me hug your neck before you go. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, I recycle and I create my own paper when needed to. But for a $2 deal, I wasn't going to say no. And yes, I can color my own paper, but I spent $2. And I bought a lot of it at $2, though. I will be honest about that. And then I won't have to. Yes. I think I'm going to go for this. This matches beautifully together. Perfect match. And so, have a wonderful day, Tammy. Thank you, Michelle. So, how many envelopes? How many do I want to put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll use those. I'm going to put the rest of this precious paper up. I don't remember how much. Thank you. I think it is $2. I don't remember how much I paid for it. But like I said, if any of you guys know me at all, you will know that I didn't break the bank. I probably paid $2 for this. And I waited a few weeks for it to come back from China. I'm going to keep this little tag in here, because this was such a wonderful seller. She was quick. She was honest, you know. And here's the scan. If you guys want to scan this up later and go and look at her shop, I highly recommend her. And the name of this paper pack was called Tea Time. So I'm going to get started on cutting this paper. And let's see. Get... a couple for the envelopes and a couple for the cards. Yeah, things shipping from China forever, but I'm super patient and I'm willing to wait, because at the end of the day, that makes me the winner. I am a bargain shopper, and boy, I can find a deal a mile away. I kid you not. So I'm highly recommending this to you crafters in the chat as well, that if you want to get a deal, go to this precious lady that sells from China. And I've got my score tape here, which I'm buying at Tuesday morning if you have one. It's $1.49 for a large tape, and I think this is 1/8 or 1/4 inch wide. It might be 1/8. And then I've got my tape gun. There's this, oh yes, Anita, I love Wish, and I go to them and eBay and AliExpress and Tuesday Morning as well, because Tuesday Morning practically gives things away that I need. Like if I need a little bit of this double stick tape, I can get it for less than $2. But if you went to Joann's, Hobby Lobby, or Michael's, you're going to spend more than that. So I've also got dimensionals, my little, well, I've got Velcro and magnets. But this was a Tuesday morning haul. I saw it the next day at Hobby Lobby, and it was about $3. I bought this at Tuesday Morning for $2. Sticky Thumb dimensional foam tabs. I use them all the time. What's the name of the paper? Or what's the name of the site that I bought the paper from? Let me see. What did I do with the directions? I need to know. eBay has really good deals if I look around. I type specific things in the search engine, Your Bud Grows. Great deals. I like that sticky foam. Oh, yes. And I got it on clearance at Target as well. I got, this was also a Tuesday morning deal I got a while back. So, my directions for the 3x3 card box and envelope set, a 3x6 Kraft cardstock. I need to score it at this. So the first thing I need is a 9.5 by 7.5 piece of cardstock, and that's what I'm going to cut first. I'm going to cut it out of the seafoam green colored one. I'm going to leave my directions right here and quit putting them down so I can see what to do. And get out my cutting board, which I also used to coupon to get it, but you can get these at Walmart too. I'm going to turn it around the right way. So this is 8.5 by 11 inch. I'm going to scoot my laptop back so I can have room. This is an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper, and it's in what I would call a seafoam green. And I'm going to cut on the 11 inch side at 9. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing here. For those of you who've never used a cutting board, I don't know if you can see it or not. If no one's ever used a cutting board, but it sounds like everybody in here knows more about what they're doing than I do. So don't laugh if I make a newbie mistake. So yeah, I'm going to put this on the 9.5 mark and cut. I'm trying to see where I'd be in camera. Oh, Michelle, thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Have a great day. So 9.5 for the box holder is what I'm cutting right now by 7.5. And I keep all of my paper and I organized it. Oh, avoid glue gun fires. I sure do, thanks to K-Dog with my new one. Thank you. So there's my cardstock. And for the front of the card, I'm going to want to decide which of the papers that I cut that I want. The front of the card, one that matches it, it's got a little more green on it. The other one has a little more blue. Happy Lux. I am fine. You're from Luxembourg. Wow. I hope you're doing well too. I'm going to cut at 3.25 by 3.25 to go on the front of this note card holder box. I sure hope you're doing well. I don't know why I'm yelling. I guess it's a long way to Luxembourg. I'm so glad you're here. I'm kind of turning this around because I like I'm trying to decide if this is right side up or not. It's hard to know. Let's see. So 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I do save my scraps because they come in handy later. They really do. I'm going to put this up and get out my scoreboard. Let's see if I need the little scoreboard here. No, I'm not going on America's Got Talent. I've got an audition in July for America's Got Talent. I've been chosen. You've got to go audition first, and I have an appointment for America's Got Talent, but thank you for remembering that, Native Grammy. It was like, okay, I wanted to see. So on the long side, yeah, I'm going to need my longer scoreboard. Gosh, I think I misspoke it. Bud, you're leaving. I thank you for coming in, and I hope to see you around next time. Thank you so much, Native Grammy. I just didn't want it to get out there that I was already going on it, and when all I said was I had an audition scheduled in July. I mean, anybody can sign up for an audition. It's, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was trying not to be too excited about it because, its competition is stiff, but it's just going to be fun, something to do. Okay, for the cardstock, I'm going to score on, I'm going to use the bone folder that comes with it. Marie Duffy, hello. Hello, welcome. It's good to see you here, dear. I'm making a note card holder box. I'm talking more than I'm making. Let me do the scoring and I'll get right back with you, chat. I promise. And you guys can talk amongst yourself. Okay, I'm going to score on the long side for the box at 3 1/2 inches, 4 1/2 inches at, see if I can get in camera. No. At 8 inches and at 9. At 9 inches. And then on the short side, which I mean to turn it around. Everybody, welcome, Marie. I'm going to score it on the short side at, if you can see me, let me see if I can get back in here, at 1 inch, at 2 inches, at 5 1/2, and at 6 1/2 inches. And for those who do centimeters, I scored on the long side at 9, 12, 21, and 24 centimeters. And on the short side, I scored at 3, 6, 15, and 18 centimeters. Okay, that's all the cutting that I need to do for right now. I haven't made the cards yet, but those are simple 6 by 3 strips that you fold in half to 3 by 3s for this one. I need to put the little bone folder thing back up with it. Oh, I'm so glad, Native Grammy. You're so welcome here, everyone. It's just wonderful to have you all. I'm putting my things away so far, and then I'm going to show you my cutting process, and I hope that you'll be able to see it. I hope that I can. Nope, I cannot. Oh, okay. Let me see. I need to get my corner rounder thing. Okay. So here I am now. I need my little, see if I can get my small scissors too. Here we go. And a large pair in case I need them. All right. First thing I do is get my bone folder back out that I just put up. And I'm going to fold up all the sides that I scored and burnished on before I do anything else. So anything that I made a line on, I'm going to fold them up right now. What did you guys eat yesterday? I'll tell you what I made for dinner. I made stuffed bell peppers, except I didn't have whole bell peppers. I had some bell peppers that were chopped up and stored in my freezer. I had the yellow ones and the green ones and the red ones. And I had tomato sauce and diced tomatoes and rice and hamburger meat. I put garlic and onions and salt in it a little bit to flavor it. And I never measure anything. But I ended up making a great big pot of it. And then I put it in the oven to just meld together. And I was just thinking of doing my nails on video. I do native designs freehand, but then I'd be too Native Grammy. I love anything Native American because I'm Native American on both sides of my family, but not full-blooded. Just have it on my mom's side and a lot on my dad's side. So this pattern here that I copied from Poodles, who's a lady from the UK that has her own channel here at Poodles Craft. This is how she showed me to do this. There's a large piece up here and a smaller piece, and anything that I've got blacked out are the pieces that I should cut off. So I'm going to start by cutting here and cutting straight up until, and I don't know if the parent camera, you made panko fried ahi with rice, corn, string beans, salad. Oh, that's so good. I had a salad for lunch. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm going to cut up to this very first line here and stop. And then I go on this side and cut here, but on the other side of my score line, just a little bit over, and make a small wedge of a triangle there. You had baked pork loins and deviled egg tater salad. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I would have so loved that. So I'm cutting off the bottom part. Here. And on this side, cut off the bottom part here. It says cut off the two sides. So, and then I cut on this side 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So I'm going to get in the camera so you guys can see me do it. I'm going to go just on the other side of this line and cut straight up the 4 blocks, but being really, really brave and stopping at that line. And stopping right here. You're having pork chops and baked potatoes. Oh, gosh. We need to visit each other's house and bring food and just do swaps, you know. I've gotten to where I hate cooking so bad. Oh, today's your hubby's first day of his new job. I hope he likes it. He comes home happy and excited, Native Grammy. Okay. Okay, now I've got it cut, but these parts right here on the inside, on the second row, I need to cut them into the center line here. I hope he doesn't get nervous too, but I think he'll be all right. I really do. You know how. I'm just congratulating him on getting a new job because it's really hard to get a new job, especially if you've been out of work for a long time. Okay, now you see where these things are square? I like to take them and cut just a small sliver out of it right up there to the cut line so that when I fold up this box, they fit in better. You guys, the first day is scary, but I hope and believe he'll get used to it. And you know, if you can make some friends while you're there, it kind of helps too. And I'm sure that some of the other guys will take him under their wing too, if it's that kind of a place. So what I did here was kind of cut out a little bit of a wedge so that you can see, so that when I do fold the box, it'll go up in here very even. And so down at the bottom, where this is, let's see, flap is. Yeah, I think I was supposed to cut. I want to make sure I don't mess up. Okay. I see what I did. I was supposed to cut off the inside here. I've made these before. Thank you guys, if I didn't say it enough, for coming to my stream. And I hope everybody would give me a thumbs up so I'll show up in the analytics a little better the next time. And I appreciate having you guys. Thank you all. If you guys are not subscribed to Cab7, I want to shout him out while I'm here. Tonight he's doing a Sing Your Heart Out stream. And hi, Lewis Fuller. If you guys are not familiar with him, here we are now. If you guys are not familiar with him, please go and subscribe to. He's in my channels on my main page there. And welcome here, Lewis Fuller. So tonight he's doing a Sing Your Heart Out stream. And he's also a very, very positive person if you need uplifted. So this is the way this is going to go when I am done. This is all going to fold together like this when you're finished. And you'll be able to put, I'll be gluing this down, and then you'll be able to put your note cards on the inside. I did forget to get my thumb punch. He is such a sweet person. He's going to be live tonight at 7 o'clock for anybody that wants to just come up and sing your heart out. There's no judging there. None whatsoever is allowed. Don't be, I know that none of my people would do it because I would be disappointed if you did. I would be very surprised if anybody I know did that. But we don't judge and laugh at somebody if they don't sing perfectly, because I don't think anybody sings perfectly. I think they all get auto-tuned or something these days. And, oh my goodness, I'm moving things because I need a little circle punch. It's turning out great. You're doing a live in front of us. Really cool to see. I'm moving things really quick. Soda Cat Mania, and I bumped the camera. Sorry. I'm trying to get my little thumb punch thing here because I'm going to make a a little pull right here. So when you open it up, you'll be able to get your finger right in it. I might just do that. I'll do that after I glue this down. So I've got to move my stuff back over here so I'll have room. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess I just made. I'm not going to let you guys see it. Thank you for the encouragement, hon. I just so welcome you guys. I wish I could hug everybody. Thank you guys. I know everybody's not a hugger, but I'm a big hugger. I really am. I wish I hadn't bumped this camera the way I did. I'm going to fix it back here, guys. See if this is any better. I don't know. Thank you, Native Grammy. Back on that again. What? And my hair falling out. When you have long hair and you get a strand of it, it feels like a spider web. But then you can't find it, and then you're busy like picking it off. But I think everybody here knows who Cab 7 is. And this isn't cut straight enough for my liking. And a little OCD about that. So I'm going to trim it just a little bit more. Fold this under so I can get my scissors to it. I'm going to trim it straight, which of course I could use my trimmer, but by the time I pick it up, I could have already had this finished, you know. So that's good. I fixed that. You're usually there at Cab 7's when he does the singing. You know, I love to sing. I really do, but I don't want to go up there every single time because I don't want to look like I'm hogging anything. I love to celebrate other people, and I love to hear them as well. I get enjoyment off of everybody else. You know, and I don't have this big ego or this big high self-esteem that maybe I should be having at this point in my life, but it is what it is. I just don't. Okay. I had to decide which direction that I wanted this on to go on. So I'm going to turn it over and get my tape gun to work right here. Hopefully. And I'm going to decide which way did I want up. Did I want this way up? Yes, I think I did. So I'm trying to center it between my two score lines right there. Before I press it down seriously. Nope, it's still not quite centered. There we go. Thank you, Anita. I love you and your family. And all of you guys for coming here. Tell Cab 7 that I was shouting him out. I so appreciate what he does for all of us in the community. And you guys go to Green Bay Wacky too. And if you need the link, I'm working on centering this instead of talking. Sorry. I'm talking instead of looking at what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. Just a second. I think I've got it. She's a perfectionist, so what would you would have already done would take me forever. So, also, I need to put some tape on this little end right here. Today has been so fun with me. I've caught all the green lights. Awesome! That's a good, blessed day. And may you always get a parking place up close. Okay. This, I'm just turning over, and I'm going to press this down so you can see where I'm making my box. I think I'm going to cut another one because I want to put on the back to make it front and back. Green Bay Wacky, Megan, and now me. Well, yeah, they were up all night and I wasn't. So, oh my goodness. I went to sleep listening to them and I woke up and I got back on and I said hi. See, why am I looking for the measurements of that? That was 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to cut another piece of matching paper at 3 1/4 and 3 1/4 to go on the back. Even though it doesn't say to, I would just like it to be matchy-matchy. And I'm going to do that. Um, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm going to save my little scrap pieces because I'll be using them again. I have a feeling, and just a little bit. But even if I don't like to waste. So I'm going to put the matching piece on the back, even though it doesn't say to. I don't follow directions very well anyway. I've got 18 in here. I hope everybody gives me a thumbs up. This is so much fun. I hope I'm not getting my head in the way. This is absolutely so much fun. Okay. And now I decide which way is up for this one. I'm going to put it in here. Try to make all the sides even. And take that down. Then this would have been easier if I'd have rounded the corners with my corner chomper before I taped it together, but I forgot. I truly forgot. And now I'm not sure I have room. I may have to get my little corner chopper. Hold on. I know I've got a little corner chopper. I've got so many of the little punches, and I've got them all in one box here. Okay. I'm hoping that this will work. But I wanted to use my corner chomper on the ends right here, but it just doesn't look like it's round enough to me. Let me try this one. I think I like that a little better. Yay, I do. I want to, yeah, those are the only two things that require being rounded was this. Yeah. So I'm not sure if this Stampin' Up one would even work in this. It doesn't look like it's going to catch it all. Nope. And Lou Rock made it to Florida to help Patty today, and I think that's wonderful too. That you travel more than. This is what the box looks like now. I'm going to put some glue on this and then hold it down so it'll stay closed and that the cards will not fall out. So I'm going to use a little bit of my wet glue. I've got some art glitter glue, and I bought that from maymaymadeit.com. And I love this so much because it dries quick like super glue does. And it's a wet white glue, but it doesn't take a whole lot. You've got to put the pin back on it or it will dry up in the nozzle like that. I'm going to put this in the box and close it. And then I'm going to use my fingers to go down in the box and press it forward so it will, you know, in just a moment or two, that bottom flap is going to be stuck just like that to this. Are you going to write down measurements in the comment afterwards so we can try it? I'm going to leave a link in the description later to where I get the to where I got the directions to this was from Poodle's Craft. I'm going to put this up here too, and just like this. And when you go back and look at the video, maybe you can screenshot it too. I will do that. I'll put this down and I'll leave a link to her crafting this. But the box is pretty much made, except I'm going to go on the inside here and I'm going to make a little thumb pull. I'm going to center it up, you know, even sides, and I'm going to go about a third of the way. I'm going to go about a third of the way in. Where's my camera? Let's see if I'm doing it right. So you guys can see, and just make a little thumb pull. Just like that. So when you close the box, it's going to look like that on top. Hello, Jen. Welcome. Glad to see you. Now I'm going to go about making the little cards that go on the inside. No, I want to embellish the outside. So I'm going to get my Cricut Cuttlebug up here and put it on the table. And see, the little bit of scrapbook paper that I saved and I put down because I didn't throw away anything. I'm going to need something about that size. Let me see how wide this is, how much is left. Jen, welcome. This is 1.5 inches wide. So, I may want cutting dies. Here they are. Ones that I have not pulled apart yet, but I need to. I don't want to pull them apart. I didn't mean to say it like that. Let me move this off my desk here and get my tools so I can gently take them apart. I'm not going to pull them apart. They don't want something small to go on the front of that. So if I can get my jewelry pliers in my hand. Unfortunately, I straightened up and I put things away, and now I don't remember where it all is. When you put things up and you don't remember where up is, that means you're getting into a certain age group category. But I did. I beautifully put things away so I would have it when I went to use it the next time. And I really, really, really cannot find out what I did. I was thinking it was in this one box, but nope. That's tape. That's all my tape. Now, it could be in here in my cutting box because it feels heavy. I'm sorry I'm making you guys wait. No. This is the kind of gum, by the way, I got distracted. The Sotocat Mania. This is what I use when my pick-me-up stick is and yeah, I'm organized hot mess, Jen. I organize it, then I forget which box it's in. Then I'll have to spend an hour trying to figure out where I put it. And that's what I'm doing for a little pair of jewelry pliers right now. And I put the whole set together. I really did. So I'd have it when I needed it. I've got this pick-me-up stick for picking up beads and sequins and stuff. But my problem is when it runs out of gummy stuff, I don't know how to refill it yet. So I simply go to the Dollar Tree, and this is a little tip, and I get this tacky tape that you use for putting posters up on the wall, and I get it, pull it out in my hand. It's just gum. And I pull it out of my hand, and I roll it and roll it till it gets really soft. And then I make a teardrop shape out of it, and I use it for picking up anything. I can even stick it to the end of that thing there, and it still works. But moving right along, I'm going to try to separate this using just my scissors, because I put it up, and I don't know where up is. I really did. I put it in a box and everything. I have pretty little boxes where I store my things, and I make boxes and stuff too. So this is something that I bought off of eBay a while back because I wanted the postage stamp shapes. When I saw her do this craft, I think that she had one. Her name is Sam Donald, and she's from the UK, and she's a crafter on YouTube. And I will put the link down below in my description after this is all over with. But hopefully I can get this out without breaking it. You guys pray I don't break it, because I wanted this really bad, and I waited for it to come in from China. I'm going to take my Tim Holtz scissors. You guys are just going to die. I'm going to try to wiggle this apart. Yeah, because it's just thin aluminum tin. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get the more gum back down in that pen to refill it when Soda Cat Mania. And that's my second one, and I still couldn't I bought a second one because I couldn't figure out how to refill it. And I'm probably going to feel stupid when I realize how easy it is. But see, I was supposed to be able to get this loose with my pliers, and now I'm having to use my serrated scissors to get it out. I don't want to ruin my scissors. Oh boy. There went one. This is not how you do this at all. Not at all. I'm so mad at myself for putting things up. That's what you get for cleaning. You're lost. You're so used to the jumble. But I won't always. I'll find it when I'm not looking for it. How about you all? Do you guys find something when you're not looking for it? Or remember what you were trying to say when you're not thinking hard about it? That's me. If I can't remember what I was going to tell you, I'll remember it at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm not talking about it. Oh, welcome back, Anita. Yeah, I figured I wasn't the only one. I'm glad somebody out there can relate. How many people do we have in the house now watching me tear up a perfectly good die cut? Pray I'm not tearing it up. I so need this. I have 10 people. Awesome. Thank you guys. Wow. This is not the way to do that. This one's giving me more trouble than any ever have. But with my little pliers, I'll be able to pull off the little sharp bits. Speaking of sharp, James must be at work. The sharpshooter. So there's little sharp bits on the side here that I could very much hurt myself with, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be real careful. I just don't want to do this to my scissors. Hello to Wayne. Tell Wayne I said hi. Thank you for being here. I'm going to use one of these little postage stamp ones to cut out an embellishment, but I wanted to get these little sharp pieces up and make sure they didn't pop into my eye or onto the floor where they can get into my feet, because I'm a barefooted country girl, and I have to put on shoes if I'm going to drive somewhere, but I really grew up barefooted, so it's a hard habit to get out of. I'm so excited you guys are here. Thank you all for being here. This is just really exciting for me to have you guys. Here we go. These are not what these scissors are intended for. Oh my gosh. Barefoot, me too. So that's why I'm trying not to let these tiny little metal pieces from this die cut go flying into the carpet, because I will find them and it'll get to my foot. And I don't have pets or kids at home anymore. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, I give up. Not on life or anything, but let's just see. Yes, I think I'm going to want this size naturally. So if I can find where I put the pliers, I'll tell you what. I cannot believe that I lost them. This just bums me out totally. Let's see, what was I even thinking? How dare I put something away? Nope, those are my sketching pencils. Yep. Okay. So when all else fails, Boomer. I know I need needle nose pliers. I have several sets of them, but I cleaned my craft room and I put them up, brother. And now I don't know where up is. So now I'm taking emery, an emery board, and I'm going to sand it down so I don't kill myself. But I do have all that. I really do. I just put it up and I don't remember where up is. I have so many boxes with craft supplies now that I've been saving up through the years. And when I went to putting it up, that's what happened. I have to get it so I can start working on my craft stuff again. So these are the two that I want, and I'm going to put the other ones back into the bag so that I won't have this problem in the future. PMDB Entertainment, welcome back. Welcome, brother Boomer D. If you guys are not subscribed to my brother Boomer D, I want you to go over there. This is one of the most amazing artists that we've had in the past 100 years that lives among us, walks and breathes among us. And I just think the world of him. And he's funny and he's smart and he's got a big heart. And he's just spent the last 2 days supporting Lou Rock getting to Florida and as host on that. And I'm sure he's very sleep deprived. But if nobody here knows who Boomer D is, go over there and subscribe to his channel. And some of my mods drop the link to his channel in there in case no one knows how to subscribe using the 3 dots. I would like to have his I'd like to have a link to his channel out there. I just put something else down. I'm telling you. Here it is. I'm telling you, I must have been a blonde at some point in my life. No offense to anybody. But I've just become this dingbat. I promise you. This is a little box that I made for all the new people that come in. And I'm going to put 3x3 note cards in it. And if I can find which way I did it. Yeah, here is the open part. I put a little, my battery is running low. Okay. Well, I was wondering why it was like all kinds of dark and stuff. I've forgotten to plug my computer in, you guys. Hang on for a second. What in the world? Just a moment. Okay, that looks much better on my end. I was wondering, I'm all good now. Now it's brightened up and everything. I can see what I'm doing. But PMDB, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Here's the directions to what I was doing and what I was making. And then I've got these 2 little die cuts. And I was deciding which one I was going to use for the front. You got to run to the store, BBL. Be back later? Okay. Well, I understand. I do. So I was going to take this paper and run it through my, I don't have a big shot. I've got a cuddle bug. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now so you can see what I was talking about if you have never seen one before. I'm sure you guys have got you've got the big shot. Soda Cap Mania, I got this brand new at a yard sale. The lady bought it and she had plates and everything and she sold it to me for all the plates and this still in the box. And the box had been put on her shelf so long, the box even had dust on it. And she sold it to me for $40. And all the plates alone would have cost more than that. And here's a little trick that I do when I'm using any of this. I put a piece of, I use dryer sheets. Let me move the emery board out of the way because I did not get it completely sanded. I'm putting my little, and they interact with each other. They do? Well, this is the first cutting die system I've ever had. This one. And I was so proud of it. And that's when I ordered all of these dies over the past year or so for using and just playing around and learning. And then I recently got the Cricut Air Explorer 2 a week ago. So I'm going to put my cutting plate A down, my cutting plate B down. I'm going to put the dryer sheet down first. This is what I use when I have an intricate cutting pattern and I don't have a very intricate cutting pattern. It's just a loopy little square, but I'm going to do this and show you guys what I do. And I put the sharp cutting side down first. Oh, Lewis Fuller, thank you. I appreciate that. Then I'm going to put my cutting plate on top. At least I thought I was, but it feels a little tight. So I'm going to crank it up and run it through. You hear that popping? That's totally normal. That popping is what I wanted. It was supposed to be cutting through the paper. This is the first time I've used this die cut, so we're all going to see right now if it worked or not. And this is what it looks like. See if it pops right off. It did, you guys. It did. It popped right off. I'm just laying the plates down. The crackle pop is a good sound. Well, it didn't cut completely through, so when it doesn't, I turn it around and and that might have been my fault too, because of the way I had to do the die to get it out. I'm going to try this again and layer this right up on the paper the way I had it before, hopefully, and put it on another piece of the plates, because sometimes your plates curl. I wouldn't have had this or got started into this if it wasn't for the yard sale. And I got it through the Facebook yard sale, and I picked it up locally. So it didn't pop this time. So I don't know if it cut through. I might need a little shim. I may need my C plate. I'm not sure if this is instead of my B plate. Because sometimes, no, it just did not cut through. I'm going to try it with my thicker cutting plate. I love going to yard sales as well. I haven't been to any in the last couple of years, but people now do that on Facebook, and that saves all the walking around and stuff in the heat. I keep shifting things around. I'm going to try it now with my C plate, because my B plates are really curled a lot. Let me get this down here to the end of the paper. May need to get my get some of my washi tape to hold it around, because it's wanting to dance around there. I got this washi tape at the Dollar Tree, y'all. Let's see. Where does it start? Okay, I'm just going to use some to just hold my little die cut down, because I've got it wiggling here. My little pokey tool, so I can get the. It's not normally this much trouble. I swear it isn't. I'm just kind of clumsy-ish. It doesn't normally take this long to do things. I'm just sort of scattered. And I'm not in camera. I didn't even know that. So I didn't need my pokey tool. I just wanted to get the tape to hold this down and try it again. So one more try. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I can get this in here and rolled it through. Hopefully we'll get the good pop. There we go. I'm rolling it back and forth a couple of times because it didn't really like it the first time. So it didn't like it the second time either. Sorry, you guys. Boy, I'm disappointed. It did not like it the second time either. So I'm going to have to look around for my pliers. See this part right here? It isn't made to cut. Oh, it's supposed to fold over. Well, I need it to cut, so I'm going to take my scissors and cut it. It's supposed to fold over like a little card. I'm going to cut it right on the score line there, because that's exactly what I need. So it looks like that, like a little postage stamp. I'm going to take my little pokey tool here, kind of open it like that. Okay, I'm going to close this up and get it off my table. Get it off my desk for the moment. Put my little scraps over here. Get my embossing plates moved. I'll be back here in just a second. I'm not getting up and going anywhere at all. Going to put my dryer sheet back up. I grabbed this when I was at the Dollar Tree just for my craft room, not for the laundry room. I'm going to use my washi tape that I just used to hold it together so it won't unroll in the box, because I hate it when that happens and then I have to go back and roll it all back together. So let me get that the envelope where I just put these up. I'm going to put these other two away so I don't lose them. But I see what it's meant for now. It's meant for like an envelope topper. I thought it was just, you know, a scalloped shaped punch that looked like a postage stamp. You know, you never know. Benny Loco, you brought sandwiches. It's almost 4 p.m. my time. I'm so glad for the sandwiches. I just knocked my camera winding. Oh my goodness gracious. So I've got this. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome back. Oh, so this is what I made. I made a little box. I made something pretty. I made a thing. I really did. I made a thing. And so right after I put up the cut bug, I realized I wanted to get a larger shape. So, or a smaller shape to go on the inside of this to see if that would work. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking. I just know that I need to type the words, stamp the words. Hello. Thank you for being here, honey. Welcome. I was thinking about calling you earlier today, but I know you've got a lot to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut the cards out right now, and that'll be kind of a stress relief. Let me get my cutting board. I'll feel like I've done something productive. Let's see. Native Grammy, Stephanie's here. Jen's Life is here. Anita is here, you guys. So, wow. Oh, my gloves are here. So I'm going to need some 3x6 papers because I'm going to make some cards. And this cardstock is 8.5 by 11. And I need 3x6. So, what are you going to do? You can take 2. You can take 3 this way. Because, like I said, this is 8.5 inches. So, I'll be able to get 2 this way and 3 this way. So, see what I can do. One. I didn't do that right. I should have just cut that off at 6 inches. And I had to make 4 cuts. I'd have made 3. I don't know what I was thinking. I know better than that. So now I'm going to have to make more cuts. 1, 2, and 3. And now I need to do another 1 or 2. So I will definitely, on the 8.5 inch side, cut this down to, just doesn't seem right. This is the 8.5 inch side, you goober you. Cut this down to 6 inches. And now, three, Benny Boomer was here earlier. 3. Let me see what I've got going on here. I need to get some white cardstock to go on the inside of those. So if those are 3, I'm going to make, let's see. My back is giving me a time of it today. Screen house almost blew away. You wish it was Friday. It's only Tuesday. Oh, no. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I'm going to want 2 3/4 white cards to go on the inside of all of them. I'm going to have to tell whatever witch sent that big wind, she needs to be careful because a house could fall on her too. Boston J. Wow. Hello, sir. Hello. It's been a long time. How are you and the missus doing? I hope you guys are okay. Welcome. Boston J. It's so wonderful to see you. That one did not work out. This last one, I need to move that. So I've only got 3 per strip. Benny, I know how you're feeling on the back problems, but everybody is different, and you did not need this extra thing on top of it, honey. You just tell that witch that sent that big old wicked wind that I said she needs to be careful because a house will fall on her too. Okay, I've got 6 of those, and I'm going to take my bone folder. I'm going to score these right down in the middle. I'm going to put my little far back up. I'm going to score these at 3 because I cut them at 6. And I'm making little cards to go into the box I just made. Little note cards. Okay, I'm going to put this up now. And sorry, I just bumped the camera. The webcam is up on a tripod thing attached to my table. Sorry. I do not know why I continue to put that up every time. So I'm going to take these little cards and fold them over like that. Fold them over. Gotta lay down while I can dream, darling, dream. I love you guys. I'll catch you in a bit. I totally understand, Benny. My love and my prayers, healing prayers go out to you. And I hope you get to feeling better. I have 15 people watching Soto Cat Mania. I am stunned. I am stunned. You guys be sure to give it a thumbs up, please. I was just moving the screen around so I could see you guys better. Okay, I love you, Benny. I'm so glad for your husband, Native Grammy. I just want these to be really sharp, and I don't feel like I mashed them down or pressed them down sharp enough. Feel better, Benny Loco. We love you. Lay down. If you guys know how to tweet this out or have the capability, would you please consider it? And if you don't, I'm not going to get mad at you. It would just help so much. So I'm going to have to get my cutting board out again, and I'm going to cut covers to these cards so that they're not just blank cards on the inside, you know. On the inside, they're going to be blank, but I want them to have something pretty on the outside. So I put my cutting board up too early. Oh, it's okay. You're not bad. Remember how I said it's not a job here? And that I don't mind. Because sometimes if you can't, you can't. Okay. This one. See, I was thinking about just putting these on the cover of the cards so that they would be just like the box. And then on the inside, I'm going to have little blank white cards that you can just write a quick note on the inside. So, I want to see. This is my scrap paper, and I think that will do. I'm going to cut it at 2 7/8 right here. And that's 1. And I'm hoping that I can get 2 out of this because I don't have much more in that pattern. But I've got something close and something similar, you know. So you're going to have to do what I have to do. They'll be close. Yes, I was in shock the other day when I had a family come on to my channel as well. So that's very surprising when it happens. It's a good thing. And I hope it was a good conversation for you. Now, sometimes hearing from family members out of the blue isn't always a good thing, but I hope it was a good thing for you, Anita. So that's 3. Well, I sure hope so. Because the kind of people that I give gifts to are the kind of people that appreciate homemade gifts. You've had him added. This is the first time since I added him. He's talked. Yeah, it was good. He let me know they was okay. That's good news. I don't know the backstory on that, Anita, but I'm glad you got good news. Let me see. I need 6 of these covers for the fronts of the cards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6. So I've enough scrap to make 1 more. Okay. Let's see. I believe I'm going to put this side here with my little scratch paper. I want to tell you all thank you for coming and hanging out and spending some time with me. I can't tell you how much it helps and how much I really appreciated it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's really helping my whole outlook on life. And I'm going to have to take out the sharpshooter is here. Look, I have sharp things on my desk. It's time for you to come in here. Dude, I appreciate you. Oh, Soda Cat Mania. I'm getting my nerve and my courage up to come back on YouTube because I didn't toughen up. I just went away. And I know James the Sharpshooter knows how that is to be hurt by people, he said on YouTube, and usually people you wouldn't think. And so I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. I'm using sharp instruments, so I need you as a guardian angel. Boston J. Wicked Pissa. Oh my gosh, I am so glad you're here, man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I have wondered and thought about you for a year. I'm so happy that you come and visited me. Thank you, Boston J. I'm going to have to get out my cuddle bug again in a little bit because I didn't cut enough of these pieces. And sometimes you just figure it out as you go along. Unfortunately, that's the story of my life. What I have made, James the Sharpshooter, is I've made a note card box. It's got a little thumb pull right here so you can get the lid open. You said my name the right way, Boston J. Wicked Pissa. Yeah, I've always said it that way. But I made a little note card box, and I'm making little blank cards to go on the inside, and I covered it on the front and on the back. And this is in a very soft seafoam blue green that kind of reminds you of the ocean. And it's made of cardstock and scrapbook paper. Oh, Soda Cat Mania, I surely know it. And you're part of the group that's wonderful that's here, in my opinion. I truly, truly appreciate, and I'm really humbled by the quality of people that have showed up in my chat. If I was to name out everybody, I'm afraid I would lose some people. I've had Anita, I've had Benny Loco, I've had Boomer D, I've got the Sharpshooter now, I've got Soda Cap Mania, I've had Jan's Life Journey, I've had Stephanie Ferrante, I've had Irish Whiskey came, um, Native Grammy came, PMDB came. Let's see if anybody that I did miss. I'm so afraid. Lewis Fuller was here. Is the stream glitching? Is everything okay, you all? Marie Duffy was here from Northern Ireland. And Happy Lux was here from Luxembourg. Michelle Nugent was here. Cheryl McCall was here. Just Your Buds Grow 420 was here. Michelle Nugent, did I just say that? I'm sorry. Okay. If everything's working, I'm going to continue. I'm going to use the art glitter glue. And some people are confused by this product. I bought it from MayMayMadeIt.com, who's got a wonderful crafting channel and her own shop and business here. This does not have glitter in it. It was specially designed for people that were using glitter on their projects and on their art stuff because it dries that quickly. And it's a wet adhesive that dries almost as fast as super glue does, but it's very, very strong stuff too. And I bought the extra nozzle with a stainless steel pen to keep it closed. I've got an extra pen because I'm always losing the original pen. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue now to attach the covers on each one of the cards. Even though I could use the tape runner, I'm just going to use this. So because it gives me a minute or two to wiggle it around to attach it to where I want it to go. And so it only takes just a little bit. I'm happy to see that you're back, Boston J. I didn't know why you had left, but I thought something bad had happened. And the fact that Boston J, you would come to see me, I'm very flattered by that. Thank you. It doesn't take nearly as much as I'm using to glue anything down, but I'm just going to decide. Well, this one's a little bit too long for this card. Great. I got to take that off now. Let me see if this one is. Nope. I've got to cut that one down. Let that dry and I'll cut it in a minute. Thank you, James. This is really helpful. I'm going to get the white cardstock and put it down You've been thinking about filming again? Your filming was great. Your editing is too. What can I do to encourage you to go back to being you? I think the blade on my trimmer is a bit dull. It's leaving fringes. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this, and I'm going to put this card on this white sheet of paper on the inside of this card. And so that when anybody gets the box, then they'll be able to write whatever they want to write on the inside. Let me center this up. Just a girl. Hello, welcome. I'm making a note card, a blank note card holder, and the box to hold it in. I made the box earlier. I've got the little thumb pull in the front, and I used the pretty pattern paper. And at the beginning of the stream, I told where I had bought it off of AliExpress and the lady's name from China. And I want to welcome you for being here. Thank you, Just a Girl. And I do love any kind of pattern like that. Personally, it's something that I'm very drawn to. So I'm putting the cards together now. And I'm going to put an embellishment on the top of the box. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment there. And I'll make envelopes also for the cards. So let me just go through here. I'm using my glue. I could use my tape gun runner, but I'm just going to use wet glue really quick for now. And I'm going to attach the blank sides on the inside of the card. Then I'm going to move along and put the pretty pattern paper on the inside. I'm going to center this up where the same amount of edge is like around each side, because this dries pretty fast. I'm so glad to see you, Just a Girl. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider hitting the bell on my channel and coming right back the next time I'm up live. You're so welcome here. The greatest people, some of the nicest, sweetest people have come by to see me today. It has just made my whole day. I'm almost to the end here of what I'm going to make. If you guys don't know who Cab 7 is, tonight he's going to have a live stream called Sing Your Heart Out. If any of my mods could drop a link to that so you can be sure, it'll be at 7 o'clock to be sure not to miss it. Anybody that goes up there. Just putting the blank white ones on the inside of the card. And those are intended to be blank. I'm not stamping a sentiment on it. So ever who gets the note card can write whatever they wish on the inside or put a little gift card in there. Just a Girl, welcome to my channel. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping Cab 7's link. If nobody has ever been to Cab 7's, you can go there first thing in the morning. You get inspiration for the whole day. And tonight he's got a special Sing Your Heart Out live stream that starts usually about 7 o'clock. And it doesn't matter if you can sing or not sing. You just get up there and sing what's on your heart. Nobody's going to laugh at you or judge you. You're just going to have fun. It's my second time here. I was lurking when you made the tea bag holder. Oh, well, welcome back. Thank you for coming back again. You know, the thing about lurking is I lurk sometimes too, but people like me who shut in a lot, I'm able to get out and drive, and I go sometimes too. But because I have health problems and I have a bad back, I don't get very mobile very often. And being able to be social is YouTube for me. So if you don't say anything to me, I would miss getting to know you. So I encourage you to talk to me the next time, because I will sure love on you and welcome you when you come to my channel. That's a fact. You can ask anybody here that nobody gets, I don't have any drama here. Everybody's sweet to each other. We share amongst each other. But that is what I'm doing. It's. Would you guys like to tell me where you are from? I'm in the state of Georgia. What are you doing, child? So you live in California. Anita is in Michigan. And Boston Jay is in Florida. You're back. You had a phone call. You're from Western New York. Being a being, hello. How are you doing? This is your first time to my channel. Just a Girl is from New Jersey. Ow, I keep sticking myself with this pen. Welcome, everybody. I know Stephanie's from New Jersey. Welcome to my channel, Being a Being. If you guys haven't left a thumbs up, please make sure you do. Being a Being. That is a very cool name. You have a point. I stuck the straight pin in my finger. Let me see if this is another one that I cut too big. It absolutely is. Oh boy. I'm going to make it smaller here. That's what I'm going to do when I get finished choking Soda Cat Mania. I'm going to just trim around it. Oh. Welcome here, Being a Being. I'm just going to trim around it, but I'm going to trim around it actually for the size of the card that I needed. So, this card is 3 inches by 3 inches. And I want this to be 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So, I need to trim it down just a little bit. Oh, thank you. And it's a quick drying glue too. And because I forgot to put the pin back on it, I'm going to be struggling with it again. There was another piece of paper I had here that I had not cut to the right size. I'm sorry I'm making the camera wobble a little bit, you guys. Let me see if I can readjust this a little bit. I don't know if that's any better or not. I think that's worse because we're not seeing. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not making you guys car sick. Yes. That was so funny. Thank you. Because I'm like, sorry. I'm trying to adjust the camera once I bumped the thing. That's better. I'm done now. There'll be no aftershocks. You're okay. I'm so sorry for that, you guys. My apologies. I wanted to welcome you if you're new to the channel, and if you've come back again, I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to unclog the glue there, and I'm going to glue this down to the rest of the cards here. This time, I don't know how I didn't get it the size that I needed it to. I needed 2 3/4 inches so I could have Jenny Marceth. The lady herself is here. Hello, dear lady. Oh, and she is quite the lady as well. Ah. Now, sometimes I use distress ink and go around these, but this time I chose not to. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more to go. And this is the one that I put aside that was not cut to size. So got to move these things aside. And do one more because I didn't cut it correctly. But I'll get it. I'll get it. No worries. I mean, at the end of the day, like I always say, it's just a piece of paper. And if this is the worst thing you mess up all day, then you are doing great. So, if the worst thing you ever mess up in your life is a piece of paper, then you're doing good. Jenny, I've had some wonderful people come into my room today. Having a hard time getting that glue out. I told you it would clog up quick. I keep forgetting to put the pin on it. And I don't want to bend the pin because I've done that before. This is the wrong thing to do. This is what not to do. So if you see me forget to put the pin back on the art glitter glue, I invite you all to type it in the chat. Put the pin back on it. Yay, I got it through there now. I'm going to do it a couple of more times to unclog that glue there because I'm still feeling the clumps. I'm still working on it. So hopefully I'm going to put glue where it is drying so it will attach to the card. I'm going to put the pin back on it. I'm going to put the pin on it that is less bent. Ta-da. I'm going to put this on the card. I'm putting this an even distance around the card. I like using the wet glue for this because I've got a second or two where I can move it around and make it even. I've got 2 more cards to make, and then we're going to do the envelopes and the embellishments on top. Boston J, Jenny is such a sweet lady. Everyone here is sweet, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of you here. Trying to get the glue to come out. That's my fault, you guys. This is an awesome, awesome kind of glue, but maybe I've just messed it up. I'm trying to unclog it a little bit. I'm going to shake it. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully. I'm going to use I do too. I like her soft voice and her cuteness. And she says, "How is that?" And I'm thinking, oh, I could just squeeze her. She's just so cute and so sweet. She's got a gentle soul, I tell you. And in this cold, cruel world, there's few of those left. Usually the people that are that soft and sweet has been through hell and back a few times. That's how I recognize them. Still not getting this glue to come out the way I need it to. Are you kidding me right now? This one is still too large after all of that. Sorry, I got quiet. I was trying to get this glue to work. And I'm kind of... You know, this one, I'm so frustrated. This one's cut too long as well. No, I still have to make the envelopes and the embellishments on top. I'm wiping off the sticky glue because I've got to cut it, and I don't want that glue on the blades of my cutter. But this isn't damp enough to hurt the texture of the paper, because if it was, I wouldn't use it. I don't want the paper to crumple. So I've got to go back to the drawing board and cut these last two. I'm sorry, earthquake again. Maybe if it's out of my way a little bit, I can stop slamming into it. It doesn't really curl, but I don't want it to saturate and mess up the texture. So what I do want is 2 3/4, not 3 by 3. And for some reason, I had 3 by 3 on this paper. And that's not what I meant. That's not what I wanted. So now I have 2 3/4, and now it will fit. And I'm going to check to see if I have 2 3/4 on this side. Nope. I have 3 inches on that side too. There we go. If it doesn't work one way, try it the other way. Yeah, it's a little bit wet, so I got fringe there, but never fear. So that was one, but what did I do with the other? There's the other piece. Two 3/4. And oh, welcome back, Anita. 2 3/4. I got the last 2 cut of the scrapbook paper. Yay! Okay. Now, I didn't want that fringe on that paper there at all. So, I'm going to try this again. Put a little bit of glue, just a tiny thin line of glue on all of these sides, and it dries clear, but there's no need to. Okay. I've got Melissa Morand. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you saying hello. Lurkers are welcome, but you just steal my heart when you speak to me because I don't, like I said, really have anybody to talk to. And when you nice people come up and say hi to Dreamwalking Angel, my day is made. You just did something nice for somebody, and I appreciate it. And I welcome you here to this channel. Thank you so much. I'm just thrilled to have you. Thank you, Soto Cat Mania. I hope to get to know you more and more as time goes by. I have a feeling you're a wonderful person as well. So I'm trying to get the glue off of my fingers because sometimes it feels ick and sometimes it doesn't. I'm just burnishing it onto there really quick with anything handy. Don't forget to put the nail back in. The pin. I did it all by myself. I have a black one for spare that I put on the side of a foam dot, you know, in case I lose this one. I have another one handy, but I took it off because I continued to grab it and stick my fingers, and that was not a good time. So you're supposed to be having a good time when you're crafting. You're not supposed to be injuring yourself. But mine is all about, you talk like me, Anita. I was going to say, don't forget to put the nail back in. You guys tell me not to forget to put that pin back in because my glue will dry up. I have just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to go into this note card box that I made earlier, Melissa. And I'm going to make the envelopes to go in them. These are blank note cards, and it fits in a box just like that. And it's got a little thumbnail thing, and it's got a front and a back. And I just love the pretty papers. And I got the pretty papers from China, from AliExpress. And I told earlier, I don't think she noticed, Anita. I was waiting for her to pick up on that. So what I'm going to do now is get my envelope board, my envelope punch board out. I need to put the cap back on this too because it's very sharp, James, and I don't want to run it up my arm while it's on my craft table because pain hurts. Can everybody agree that pain hurts? You just saw something change? What did you see? Oh, yes. I think she's going to be. Yes. Well, hurry back if you can, James. Thank you for being here. Okay. Now, I've made so many envelopes that I know by heart that I need to make them 5 by 5. So, I'm getting my papers out that matched my cards. And I'm going to have to get my cutting board out again, too. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Cortana came on for no reason. So, yeah. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pieces of paper to make 6 little tiny envelopes, right? I can make bigger cards and envelopes, of course, but I think those are so stinking cute, and you can put little gift cards in them. So I'm going to cut these at 5 by 5. And I'm moving all kinds of things out of my way because I sure know how to make a mess. This is what it looks like so far. Okay. See, this is 8.5 by 11. So on the 11-inch side, I should be able to get 2. That's 5 inches. And that's 5 inches. Move my scrap aside. Turn it around. And do 5. So I have a perfectly cut 5 by 5 square. 5. So by 5 and turning it sideways and cutting 5 off of here. And I'm going to need 6 5 by 5 squares to make the envelopes. 5. And I'll show you in a moment how I know that. Because there's a little chart on the envelope punch board that tells you what size you need according to what card you have, and it start lining it up and where to score it so you don't have to do the math yourself. So I believe I have 6. 1, 2. No, I didn't do this right. Let me cut it again. I'm bad to get to talking and not watching what I'm doing. Now it's 5 by 5. The paper cutter, you can buy it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or Michael's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yay! I cut enough. So moving my scrap paper aside, I'm going to put my extra. I pulled up more paper than I needed, so I'm going to put it back over here in my storage unit there. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to bring, well, I think that's not my envelope cutter, that's my box cutter. I'm going to bring the envelope punch board up. You can buy the envelope punch board at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Tuesday Morning, Joann's, AC Moore, any place like that. Okay, on the envelope punch board, it has a chart here, and it tells you on one side, according to what, oh, it's buffering. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe refresh. Is it better now, or is it still buffering? Yes, you can buy it at Joann's, but use a coupon, and Joann stacks coupons. So if you pull up a Michael's coupon on an app on your phone and take it in there, they will combine those coupons, and you can get it even cheaper. I've got all my craft supplies over years of collecting them, not all at once. And I'm a bargain shopper, native Grammy, so I never buy anything at full price. I always use the store coupons. And I'm telling Anita that if she goes to a Joann's, or you go to a Michael's arts and crafts store, and I know they have Michael's in California. I forgot what I said. I'm so sorry, Melissa. I am so sorry. You can stack coupons, which means you bring them the store coupon, and at the register, you show them coupons from Michael's, or you show them coupons from Hobby Lobby, and they will combine those coupons for even a deeper discount than what you're getting. But I never pay full price for anything. I yard sale, eBay, Wish, and AliExpress. I went to Tuesday Morning and I got this for $5. $5. Brand new. It's a We Are Memory Keepers brand. And I didn't know how to use it either. I had it for months and months before I tried it out. I was very intimidated by it. Then I watched May Made It here on YouTube, and she taught me how, and I'm going to teach you too. There's a chart on the board that says what card size you have. Then it says paper size. So first thing you look, I've got, you know that I cut out cards that say 3 by 3. If this is focusing, I hope it focuses. So that means that I needed to cut my paper at rut row 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then line it up with the 2 5/8 measurement. So I cut my paper a 1/4 inch shorter than I needed to. I'm going to try it and see if the card fits in it. But if it doesn't, just remember that I went to Michael's craft store online, and I waited until the Recollections scrapbook paper and their cardstock was on sale. And sometimes it comes down from like $6 to like $2.66, something like that. Then wait till they have a 20% off everything coupon, which they have today at up until midnight tonight. And what I do is I order it online. It ships to the store for free. I go and I just pay for it with my debit card. So I'm getting the packs of 50 pieces of paper for $2. It's by Recollections, and and you can go online and look at that. And so I bought different packs when I was making things at Christmas time to do that. You get yours, a lot of yours from the yard sales. Anytime Craft Supplies is in their description, I'm there. Plus, you inherited a lot from your mom. So did I, Native Granny. That's why I've got so much to start with. But paper crafting is new to me. I've only been doing it for about a year. My skills aren't very strong yet, but they're getting there because it's something I enjoy and love, and it's very, very relaxing. A lot of the things that I got from my mother was totes of yarn, and I've had an Etsy site where I crocheted for years and years, and I had a side business doing that, teaching crochet, uh, designing patterns for crochet, and selling them there. And I had bookshelves and bookshelves and bookshelves full of yarn that looked like my own store. But I'm also an artist and a painter, so I have totes of art supplies and canvases and brushes and stuff. And then I've got weaving looms because I like to make tapestries and things. And then I do play in polymer clay, and I like mixed media. Very soon I'm going to be making some dragon's eggs and selling the sets because the Game of Thrones is back on. And this past weekend, oh my goodness, they have left-handed crochet um, tutorials on YouTube. You should put that in the search, Anita. So I'm going to be making some mixed media stuff. I decoupage on jars. I love polymer clay and making sculpture and jewelry. I like wire wrapping. I love making bracelets and earrings and teaching that. But Native Grammy, I do have a lot of supplies. I inherited a lot of it. I grew up knowing how to do many things. I learned to sew on a sewing machine when I was really little. Back in the day, I did a lot of cross stitch. Um, I was really into plastic canvas and quilting and crocheting when I was in my young 20s. So I have a lot of books for plastic canvas as well. But before I do have to leave, oh gosh, I'm so forgetful. You and Anita talk. There is some awesome tutorials for left-handed crochet and patterns as well. If you watch somebody do it in a mirror, you will get it. Suzanne is here. She Skates 926 is here. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome. I'm going to try to finish these envelopes, and I may do the embellishments later. See, I'm going to do 2 and hello, She Skates. I'm going to do 2. Let's see. I'm going to do 2 and 3/8 instead of 2 and 5/8. I have an Etsy store, and the link to that is on the banner of my shop. And you can see some of the things that I've crocheted and designed. I made Easter baskets this year that I designed. I'm full-time right-handed. Soda Cat Mania. Anita is wonderful too. Left-handed crochet. I haven't taught left-handed crochet, but I have taught crochet. So, in case anybody has never seen the envelope punch board, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to 2 and 3/8 here. I'm lining it up. It's at 2 and 5/8, but I cut my paper stock so Yes, left-handed people have a wonderful brain. They can think outside the box. Some of the most famous people in the world are left-handed, and some of the most highly intelligent people are left-handed. So if you haven't seen an envelope punch board for the 5x5 cardstock, um, I'll see you around. I'll be up in Cab Sevens in the chat. I'm not sure if I'm going on panel tonight or not since I was like there. I was up there last week, but thank you for being here so much, Jan. I really appreciate it. Thank you and have a good evening. Okay, I'm starting at 2 3/8 on that mark there. I'm punching straight down and I'm scoring with my little bone folder right here. I'm turning it, and if anybody has ever seen a comic strip, then to me this looks like a quotation with a thought bubble over somebody's head, and this is the arrow that points toward the person that said it. But that's just my crazy imagination. Yes, you left-handers stick together. So I'm lining up the arrow with the score line that I just made, and I'm punching and scoring. So all you have to do is that first measurement, and then after that, you're good to go. Oh, for heaven's sakes. This is my Kroger grocery store pickup is oh, are you gonna sing, Melissa? I hope you do sing. I went up last week, and I like to give everybody a chance. I don't want to appear to be like I'm hogging it always up. That would be, oh boy. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I always get bad nerves, but once I get into it, I close my eyes and then just start feeling the song, and then I forget everybody else is there. You know, I have a feeling that these cards might not fit in. You're too chicken to sing? Yeah, I cut this paper too small, but it will fit perfectly if I make another tea holder, so I might as well go ahead and punch them out. I should have read the directions before I cut. Oh my goodness, I understand that. There's sometimes I can't come on camera because I'm in my night clothes. I just got out of a shower. My hair is still wet. And I'm not really a person that has to have their makeup on constantly. But, you know, I don't want to be available to go on Cab Sevens like that either. I would be embarrassed to death. And I know you ladies understand that. If it's just us ladies talking, that's one thing. But it's YouTube, which is available to the whole wide world. Now, the videos you had to take down, I can do it like that. Like what, Anita? You didn't have to take your videos down. Just a girl. I'll be there too. I'm too shy. That's why I haven't been on the singing panel. You're going to do great. Melissa, you are going to do great. Jenny, I hope it's not because the reason I think it was. I hope you feel how much you are missed, Jenny, and how much a part of the family that you are. Oh, those are just warnings. Those aren't strikes. Warnings aren't anything that's going to do anything. You're going to be fine. Melissa, I'm going to be cheering you on. If you see my name in the chat, because I'm a mod over there too, I'm supporting you from here. Just think of Nalisha holding your hand if you're scared. Now, you guys, you saw me cut all this, right? I cut every bit of it wrong. No, you won't get into trouble for singing at all, Anita. All that means is that the person that wrote the song will get money if you ever get monetized, not you. They won't give you money for any of the views and stuff. Welcome back, James. So for the 3x3 cards, I needed to cut that paper for the envelopes at 5 1/4. And I cut it at 5 inches. And the paper that I cut is not going to fit the cards that I made. So I need to make the cards a little bigger. So I need to take out all that paper and cut it at 5 1/4. Oh, Melissa, this is no problem. It's not hard to be kind to you. You're a sweet person. I just want you to know that, you know, and I have a big heart for everybody and that. And everybody knows that too. I'm moving my trash here because I gotta make I've got to cut 6 more pieces of paper. What did I say? I think I said 5 1/4. I'm very, very happy to have James the sharpshooter on board as well. 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I scored it 2 5/8. Okay, everybody say you can do it this time. Keep your fingers crossed. 5 1/4. I need 6 5 1/4. 5 inches, 1/4. Keep your fingers crossed. I did mess up the other paper, but it's not going to go to waste. I'm going to make another tea holder and I'll put them in there. You can do it. You can do it. I believe I can. It's like the little train that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I've got to stop talking a little bit, you guys. Okay. 5 1/4. Okay. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6, you guys. I did it. Yay! Woohoo! Let me move my scrap paper. Said I didn't waste those other That's the power of positive thinking. Yes! Group hugs. Yay! This paper that I cut wrong is going to be used. I'll just make another tea holder that I did the other day, and I'll reuse it. Now, I'm going to make cards now big enough. I'm going to make envelopes actually now big enough to fit the cards I just made. For heaven's sakes, I can talk. I promise I can. Believe me, I've been talking for 3 hours. Okay, for 3 and a 3, I need to score it at 2 5/8. So I need to pull it up so my little eyes can see where 2 5/8. Since the first notch past 1/2 inch on this board. So the first notch past 1/2 inch. Punch, score. Just like in football, score. And then you don't have to measure it anymore after you made the first one. I can't believe I've been on this long. I'm shocked. I didn't think I'd have anything to say. So I want to go ahead and get these out. Give me a second. Please don't bother me, phone. I should have turned my phone off. It's rang 1 notch past the 1/2 inch mark. Oh, hurry right back, Melissa. I know it'd be a little bit more of a pain in the butt, James, but if you could drop the links one at a time, it'd be easier to read. And I was talking about my Etsy shop earlier, and I'm not sure if they could find it in one paragraph. And I do love that you're here, and I'm just thrilled. I'm always thrilled to have you, my friend. The number one, they call him the mod god, the number one mod on YouTube, but I think you all are awesome, and everybody's doing a great job today. Happy Lux from Luxembourg. Hello. I have 33 likes. Wow. I'm not answering my phone till I get done punching and scoring these envelope papers. I answered the phone anyway. Sorry for getting quiet, you guys. Okay, I'm almost done. I wonder if I can make it without another phone call or text message. Are you guys still there? How many people are still here? I hope I haven't lost the entire crowd. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Native Grammy. Thank you, James the Sharpshooter. Okay. Okay. This has a corner rounder on the side of it here. Happy Lux. Thank you for being here. Oh, Boston J is still here. Hello to you and your lovely wife. Okay. These are going to fit, you guys. So I'm going to use my bone folder and fold these up. Make very sharp creases in all of them. And I'm going to use my tape gun, a tape runner gun, to glue it down. It's one. I'm going to have to hurry up and go. I've got a grocery store. I have a grocery order pickup to do in just a little bit. So that's what these envelopes are going to look like. Soda Cat Mania. That these little cards will go, these little blank cards will go on the inside of them. And I left them blank on the inside so you could write your own sentiment there. But I've got 4 more to go. Thank you. I love the colors too. Like I said, I got that paper at Michael's for $2 using that coupon. And I ordered it online. And then I went to the store and picked it up. So I didn't have to go around and shop and be tempted to buy everything that there is. James, you did amazing. Look at him. Wow. They call him the Mod God for a reason. I called him the Mod Father. See you in a couple of hours, Just a Girl. I look forward to it. Enjoy your dinner. I'm going to be late coming into Cab 7's because I have to go pick up my groceries. And I will be there as soon as possible. You tell him, okay? Tell him if Jenny is still here, tell him that I'll be late, but I'm on my way. Thank you, Anita. Just tell him I had a grocery pickup. I'm not shopping for groceries. I ordered groceries online, and then you pick it up at the store, and they bring it out to your car. Or it can be delivered, but that costs a bunch. It does cost to do the store pickup. It costs $5. But you know what? With the physical problems I have, I'll pay you $5 so that I don't have to walk around and get all the swelling in my legs and feet and stuff. And now, normally when I make these little envelopes, I do distress them with ink, but I'm not going to this time. Whoa! And this is why crafting on my live is so funny. I had no idea. You use a scooter at Walmart? Sometimes I have to. Some days are bad like that for me, Anita, and I have to. Our Walmart does not do curbside pickup for your groceries, but we have a Kroger superstore here that does. So I use their services from time to time, and I just rather give them $5. And I picked out online everything that I was going to get at the store, you know, and they take coupons there too. So look at this sweet little coupon. This coupon. Help me. Envelope, people. Envelope. It's like, well, I'll give you $5 to pick it all up for me, bag it all for me, and bring it out to my car. Thank you. Look how that fit right in there, you guys. That fit right in that little envelope. Yes, Soda Cat Mania, they do. They do the shopping for me. I've picked the items out online. Every one of them, I've picked them out. I use the weekly sale, and I use the coupons and that from the store. And then when you get there, they say, "Do you have any other coupons or paper coupons?" They'll stack that with it. And you know how I like to get a bargain, right? So that goes for everything in my life. And for those of you that haven't known me very long, I always find something like at a thrift store, at a yard sale, or even the free sites where they want to give things away. And I buy it low and I resell it somewhere else. And I've always made a little extra money doing that. And years ago, I used to do the storage unit auctions, and I'd buy from there, and then I'd list it on eBay or relist it on Facebook Marketplace and other websites that applied to whatever it was I bought. But wherever I go, I always see an opportunity. Ever I go, I see an opportunity to earn some money, because my family grew up working very hard and still being poor, very impoverished, I think, compared to the other people. And I don't like this one so much. There's not much I can do about it, though, now that I've put glue on it. Nope. Nothing you can do about it now that you put glue on it. Okay. So I just learned to find a way to make some extra money to live. I would barter things. You know, I'd trade items that I already had if someone needed it. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to close them all up. You guys have all done such a wonderful job. I've made 6 little cards and 6 little envelopes and the note box to go in it. I'm going to, think I'm going to use some ribbon and an embellishment. Let me see how big this is. This is 1.5 by 1.25. So, let me write that down. Let me get an ink pen. So, 1.5 by 1.25 inches. So I'm going to want this to be 1/4 inch smaller. Oh, Boston J, you should film again. You're gifted. You are. I'm not just saying that to be kind, but you have an eye and you also have a gift. I think you should do it because you have a passion for it, and I don't think you should let anybody steal your shine again, ever. Okay. Trying to figure out where I put my little bits of paper down at. So I need to make, oh, for heaven's sakes. I'd like to get one of these that measure 1.25 by 1 inch. So I'd like to get one that just centers up a flower, and I hate to cut up a piece of paper, but I'm going to. One and a quarter right there. I like using this little board so that I can keep my cuts straight. Yeah, I burned a piece of paper to get the as much of the flour on it as I could. I'm going to cut off just a little bit more there. Just a little bit more. And then I dropped the cutting thing, so. I'll see you hopefully over in Cab 7s. Thank you for being here, Stephanie. I love you so much. And we'll be talking soon about my last craft where the tea holder thing. I just have been busy this weekend and didn't get around to it. But I haven't forgotten it, honey. I haven't. Take care, Stephanie. I hope to see you around soon. I don't know, Anita. I think you should go with whatever you feel inspired to do. And I'm going to get some of these little embellishments here, these little foam dots, and I'm going to pop these little squares up onto the box. That's true. I always think you should go with however the spirit is leading you, dear. So, what to do with my little pokey tool? Here I go. My little sharp tool. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to put them on the four corners there and one in the middle to support it. I'm going to turn that over. And then I'm going to put, did I get the from China too? No, I got this from Tuesday morning. And I showed it at the beginning. And it was, I think it was $1.99 for a huge pack like that. This is like one I bought recently at Tuesday morning. It's called Sticky Thumb. And you can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, AC Moore, anything like that. But I bought some when I saw them on sale at Target as well. And this is another one that I got at Tuesday morning. And it's $1.19. Okay, so I'm going to pop the dimensionals up to give it a kind of a 3D effect. And normally I use Distress ink on all of this, but I didn't on this one because I thought it was pretty enough. I'm going to use my little pokey tool to take the paper off the back here. I knew I couldn't get through it. And so now I'm going to put this right on top of the one that I used the die cut to make and kind of center it up. And I'm going to use my little sharp tool with James's permission. Good night, Boston Jay. Thank you for being here. Take care, and I hope you have a good evening. Okay, I'm going to reach up because I want some ribbon. I've taken my ribbon off of the rolls and I've put them on cards so that I could color coordinate them. This is by far not all the ribbon that I have. I put them on, I think it was 2.5 by 3.5 inch cards, and then I wrapped them, and it saved so much space in my room. And yeah, that's too wide. I wanted a more narrow pink one. These are all way wider than I wanted them to be. So, yes, they are. I spent hours and hours doing it. I took food packaging boxes that I saved, and I cut them down. You probably can't hear me since I've gone away, but for example, if you ordered macaroni and if you got macaroni and cheese, you save the cardstock or the chipboard, and then you can cut it down. And I use that to make backs for my earrings or bracelets and stuff that I sell, because I put pretty paper on top and I make it very nice looking. So it's not just the Kraft colored cardstock, and I cut it to the size I needed. So when it come to this ribbon, I cut them to the size I needed. I took all of this off of the rolls that I had in a large tote, and I wrapped it up, and then I put it in here by grades of color. So, and I got this box at the Dollar Tree. The plastic shoe boxes at the Dollar Tree. So again, at the end of the day, she's very, very frugal crafter. Because if you don't have it where you can use it, then you're not. You're going to be hoarding it. So I've got it to where I could just reach up and put my hands on it, right? See, this is the width of ribbon that I needed, but it's lavender, and I didn't want lavender. I was needing more narrow width of pink. Baker's twine that I could use. That would be in pink. I can try that out. Hang on here for a second. I'm getting into my box of twine. I've organized that too. So, I'm not sure I want. Is that elastic? No, that isn't elastic, which is wonderful. If it isn't, that's too orange. I don't want the twine. I don't want the tan color twine at all. It's not what I wanted at all whatsoever. I don't want the red and white either. That's Christmas. Boo. Boo. I'm back. I didn't know it was buffering. I was looking away. Oh my goodness. I'm almost finished. If it could stop buffering. Whoa. If it could stop buffering, that would be good. I'm acting like the guy from the show The Office. It's like, I'm so glad. I didn't know it was buffering. I'm just trying this. I don't know if this is something I'm going to like on here or not. I do know that I want that right there. But the thing about this is, you can always take that off. And so, this was the embellishment that I put up there 3D. I'm finished. This is the flap. These are the cards and the envelopes that go in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I didn't have the size ribbon that I needed. I tried this. I really didn't like it. So I'm not going to do that. And I got to wrap it up because I have to go across town and pick up my groceries. But I want to give a big hug to everybody that was here. Thank you so much for the love. And I send it back 100 times over. Thank you so much for being here and listening and watching me make something very pretty. It's a box of blank note cards so that you can put your own message on the inside of it. You could, if you're a stamper or a crafter, you could stamp a sentiment on the inside that says, congratulations, I love you, thank you, or anything. The story of Dory Thomas. Hello, I am just leaving. Soda Cap Mania, you've been a blessing. All of you have. Thank you for coming. If you've forgotten to give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Mention my name sometimes when you're in a live stream. It would help. I want to get all of these going the same direction. Hi, Dory, though. Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Thank you. I've been up here for several hours and I'm about to leave. Oh man, 36 likes. Are you kidding me? That is wonderful. Well, hello, and I wanted to just say goodbye. I do have to run across town and go get my groceries because, it's the first of the month and it's time to go stock up a little bit. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Suzanne, Anita, Soda Cat Mania, the Sharpshooter. Yay. If I was Alyssa Morand, Boston J, Wicked Pizza was here. Stephanie Ferrante was here. Native Grammy was here. Lewis Fuller was here. Happy Lux came in a couple of times. I'm trying to look through that. Just a Girl came by. You guys, don't forget to go to Cab 7's tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be late being there. Tell him I'm going to be late, that I had to go get my grocery pickup. But, everybody have a great show. Break a leg if you're going to be on there. If he wants me to come sing, he knows how to drop me a link on Hangouts or something, and I'll come up and sing if I'm not too exhausted. I love you guys for being here. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.